A lot of talk about the Duke Mafia. That's right, PJ Duke. This kid is doing it all. He made the U20 World Team last week, and now next week he's going to try to make the Senior World Team at 70 kilograms. PJ Duke, he's going to Penn State next year. But standing in his way is Yianni, another New York legend. PJ and Yianni both hailing from the Empire State. Yianni, a four-time NCAA champion for Cornell, a world silver medalist, and trying to get back on the world team for the first time since 2022. Now, it's an interesting matchup because you've got the young up-and-comer in PJ Duke. He's still U20 eligible. He's going to be he just graduated, or maybe hasn't even graduated high school yet. And that is kind of where we saw Yianni at this stage in his career, right? Yianni was a guy who won a true freshman national title, and then the year after that, he won the U.S. Open. So there was a lot of parallels between PJ and Yianni. But their style in wrestling couldn't be much more different. Yianni is really known for his incredible mat awareness, right? He's just got an unreal feel when he's on legs, when you're on his legs, his ability to counter score. He's just a tricky, scrambly wrestler who can wrestle from a lot of different positions. He's not a guy that's going to run you over. He's not a guy that's going to, beat you up hard in the hand fight. But when it comes skill for skill, wrestler for wrestler, he's up there, one of the best of the best. And now PJ Duke, and you would think the young guy would have a physical disadvantage, and PJ might, but I think if you're looking for a potential advantage for PJ Duke, you'd say this guy is a physical freak. He has unbelievable power. This is a guy, when he can get his left arm around your body, you are in big, big trouble. When he's got a cat-quick left-handed single leg. For a brute, he's kind of quick too. He can really move and attack to the leg, and he's a good finisher. He's got great parterre. I don't see the physicality of Yianni, overwhelming him in any way. And if you want to look at who are the wrestlers, and there's not a big list, but who are the wrestlers that have really overwhelmed Yianni, really separated? I think there's two that come to mind. One of them is Amazad from Iran, who is maybe the greatest overwhelmer in wrestling today. I mean, when this guy is on, he makes the best of the best look puny. I mean, he ragdolls the best of the best. And he beat Yianni soundly. No doubt about it. And the other one is Zane Rutherford. Ultra physical. In your face. Not giving you an inch to breathe. And can Zane impart some of that? Because now Zane is a guy in PJ Duke's corner. Can he impart some of those tactics, some of that wisdom for PJ Duke, that he could somehow implement it? And on paper, this is kind of a write-off match. A lot of people are not giving PJ Duke a shot. I think you should give him more of a shot. He's not probably my pick, but I think PJ Duke is continuing to surprise. He's continued to excel. He's continued to look like, man, this could be the future at 70 kilograms. This could be a guy who in 2028 is pushing for that 74 kilogram Olympic spot. The thought around this guy is that he could be a next world champion. And if that's the case, why is 2025 too early? And if we've learned anything from this last year in American wrestling, it's that you're probably not too early. And if you're ready, if you're at this level, you're probably ready to go. And that's how I feel about PJ Duke. He's no doubt a medal threat at the international level. However, standing in his way is someone that's just probably a little bit savvier, and someone who, if you get Yianni early, if you can get up on Yianni early, he likes to play with a lead. If Yianni gets that early lead, it's gonna be a problem for PJ Duke. But if PJ could somehow swarm him, overwhelm him early, get some early points, get up 1, 2, or 3 points, maybe he could shift it and make this interesting and surprise a lot of people. And you have to remember, 2023, the last Final X we had, was full of surprises. It started with Zane Richards over Thomas Gilman. And then you had Yianni himself losing to Nick Lee. We did not think that was possible. We did not factor that in. We did not think that was going to happen, and it happened. And then you had, of course, Chance Marsteller upsetting Jordan Burroughs in 3 matches. So upsets happen at this level. And don't be surprised if you see one at Final X in a week. And you can't be but so shocked if it's PJ Duke that gets the job done. So I can't wait for this one. June 14th, Final X, live on FloWrestling, men's and women's freestyle for a spot on the world team starting at 2 o'clock Eastern. I can't wait. I'll be on the call for that one. Going to be an amazing afternoon and evening of wrestling. Give me your predictions. Can the kid do it? Does PJ Duke have a shot against Yianni? I want to hear from you.